Welcome to today's video. In today's video, we'll look into a scenario in which France invades Iberia. So France will be at war with Andorra, Spain, and Portugal. Technically, Gibraltar is there, but it's not on the map. And I'm not bringing Britain into this war. So yeah, that won't be happening. And we will get rid of most major alliances like the UN, NATO, the STO, anything like that. So this video can work without ever intervening in France losing. NATO is gone, because if that was the case, no Ireland though, but everyone else. France couldn't beat NATO. And so, tensions start breaking out between Spain and France as France starts to want their resources and starts to claim areas of their land, saying it's theirs, and they also want to puppet them. And France has been mobilizing on their border, which has really dropped tensions. And so, quickly after, Iberia's enough is enough. Iberia says, enough is enough. As war breaks out, they vow to fight till the bitter end. They vow they will never surrender. That's what their governments say. Except Andorra's, because Andorra's yeah, there's no point in saying anything, we're already gone. Literally. As France starts moving into the Catalan areas and Basque areas and starts to completely be across the Pyrenees mountain, with them using their navy to capture these islands to help build a blockade. With Spain holding France from fast advances, but France does manage to capture their first major city of Barcelona pretty quickly. And some rebellious people in Catalonia is also helping. But with Spain seeing how major this is in Portugal, they send troops to stall France's advance in the north, and they end up in a stalemate. But this isn't going to stop France, because eventually France breaks through this, and they head further in, towards Madrid. They get pretty close to it when the Spanish armed forces kick them back. And well, this is what the border becomes, really. Logically, this is what they occupy. With the advances slowing, but not too much. With France breaking through again in the north. And they're not as concerned about the north as the south. With them building a defensive line, which follows this. I don't know why they would make it there. I don't know if there's even good terrain for it. But France has most of it occupied. Although, don't forget, guys, there's a few rebels in there. There are a few pockets of resistance. Those are them. With France deciding to set up a stalemate and deal with the partisan activity, they quickly wipe it out. Almost 100%. Still some resistance. And then they push Spain back here. And over here towards Madrid, and they start taking all of Galicia areas. But with a last-minute decision being a bit concerning, because guess what? Italy has joined the war from the other side. Technically, Italy is stronger, but I don't think they are. In my opinion, I don't think they really are. But I mean, then again, if we just use opinions, there's no legitimacy. With Italy crossing in the Alpine mountains into southern France. France sees this as a threat, and they pull troops back in Spain. Why is Spain getting allies? Who knows? Maybe it'll end up being Morocco allying with France. And that's where the front line gets shifted as France goes into invade to push them back. They push them back in the north and south. They even manage to take their islands as they have developed the naval supremacy. As they take Sardinia over, and then they take Sicily over. With Italy really struggling at this point, because they probably would. But France's front will eventually stall out. And Italy may be stronger, but France is bigger with more people. I think France has more people than Italy. With them managing to set up a stalemate in Italy, they move back into the Iberian front, moving down the coast. As they have to set up a new front line, which becomes more like this. With them having to push through Spain, which is deeply resisting. And Italy is pretty strong, if not either the second strongest or the strongest here. The managing to take Sicily back. With Iberia managing to push France back in the south, France is becoming pretty demoralized because of this loss, so they decide to use a new offensive, which is into Italy. They initiate a new offensive with the goal of taking some major cities. With them quickly taking Genoa. I think that's a city. I don't know. No, not that. What's the city name? Well, isn't there a city? What's the city there? What's the city on the coast? I forget. And they quickly move into Venice. But due to this offensive, they almost got kicked out of Iberia, even though they're at war with Iberia. Italy has joined in on the side of Iberia, with France getting an ally of Morocco. They get Morocco to help them because they're struggling. Morocco doesn't get fire, but it helps them hold the front as it's more of a distraction. With French troops marching into Italy. And Italy's supposed to be stronger than them. But then again, are they really? Because France is definitely couldn't have got weaker. With Italy deciding to leave this war. With France starting a new northern offensive push. And Spain is starting to have logistical troubles. As they start the invasion of Portugal. With France, with them technically fighting a two-front war, they stop the southern front, and they move up here with the goal of cutting that French area off. So France withdraws from Portugal, right? You may think that's a strategical move. And they push this bulge back. And even then, they take more land probably than they had, because now they can attack Portugal again. And now that they're getting weak, Morocco can invade again, which makes it even worse. Portugal's resistance is crumbling because, well, they're at the capital and it crumbles, with basically only Spain occupying the rest. With France moving down through and capturing the coast along with Morocco, and French forces march in and take Madrid. With the capture of Madrid, this is strategic for France, as now they can start a peace treaty. And the peace treaty is completely in the favor of France. So let's see how it goes. But did they really win with all the casualties? Does this land and puppets make up for all the loss and destruction that's happened? Who knows? They gained an ally in Morocco, and they gained 2 puppets. They gained land, and they gained resource rights. But did they really win? Can he really win a war? Is it really winning if you have nothing left? That question is for the comment section, so figure it out. And well, maybe France will just continue into Germany. If you want to continue this in the series, France just invades a different country every time. The France-Benelux War. No, that doesn't sound like a fair war. The Belgium-Netherlands War. Well, that couldn't be on this map because it's too much space. But that's all for today's video. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Wild Mapper out, but not until you subscribe. Bye, guys. Why should you subscribe? So we can get to 2,800 subscribers by August 1st. Bye.